MLB Network's coverage of second of this three-game set between the Hurricanes and the Thunder. Who will get the better of out next on MLB? Philip Baxter will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Striding in, Austin Leach. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Strike one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Stepping in now, Glenn Diaz. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. Still without a home run and a couple RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Marcus Rogers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That to the bench.
And it's fouled away. And he got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took a hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Charlie Graham, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Buford Slugger would be next. And the 3-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, the Hurricanes are out in front, 1-0. Matt Bowman is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Brian Cannon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way it ends. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Batting third.
There's a deep
The
fly
right
ball.
field.
Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
So striding forward now, Scott Franchise. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a drive, and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Batting fourth, the catcher, John O'Neill.
So now to the plate, John O'Neill, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there
Batting
with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy. Liner toward right center. Leach is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mike.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Now in the box, Mike Hayes, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Buford slugger, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Franchise is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Bruce Lacey.
Digging in, Bruce Lacey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And he falls behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Brad Jones below the dreaded Mendoza line. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Esparza. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Esparza is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, A.J. Valido.
Stepping in now, A.J. Valido, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball one taken just off the inside. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
You can bet they love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
The pitcher, Philip Baxter, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brian Cannon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball two.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Baxter, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Saul Worthing, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Rogers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Thunder lead this one 4-1. Stepping into the box, David King. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
David King.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-0.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Matt Bowman hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
So now to the plate, Austin Leach, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Glenn Diaz, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Franchise. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a comfy mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting, catcher, John O'Neill.
At the plate now, John O'Neill. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one. Here it comes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The 2-1 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hayes is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
And that's over. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle a bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
To short. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcus Rogers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Charlie Graham.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Graham, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, the 448th of his career, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first
In now, Buford Slugger.
Buford.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
The batter,
Plate now,
the
Bruce Lacey.
Bruce.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Still only one out in the inning. Full count now. Hit toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Brad Jones is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's running in there. Now the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, David King.
Standing in, David King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he lays off for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Thunder are out in front here, 5-3. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Esparza. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, A.J. Valito, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. A bare hand for one. On to first. A double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ready for another chance? Philip Baxter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here,
The batter,
he might
number
not
22.
know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate, Brian Cannon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. To the pitcher here.
Super Bowl.
One's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
One strike.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Austin Leach. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. And that's low, ball four.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready for another shot now, Glenn Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop to plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here. And they got him. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down the third baseline.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Dustin Wise will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Saul Worthing. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. A ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters funnel line. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Pitch on the way. Scott franchise stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Wise is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, John O'Neill.
Now at the plate, John O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Fourth home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. Now, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Tennessee is on top here, 6-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcus Rogers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valido is right there. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie Graham.
So striding in, Charlie Graham.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, That was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Buford Slugger.
At the plate, Buford Slugger. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Bruce Lacey. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Mike Hayes.
Mike Hayes.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it is now 7-3. Will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap.
Now
3
batter,
at-bats,
center fielder.
3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off
Vito.
after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So now to the plate, A.J. Valito, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you
The
can keep that
pitcher,
pitch
number
in your back
36.
pocket and pull it out when you need it,
Villa.
like he did right there,
Baxter.
usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Philip Baxter. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Cannon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Gets to call the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Into the box, Saul Worthing. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. Atkins has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. The Thunder are out on top 9-3. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the outfielder, Brad Jones.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And there's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two and 1.
2-1.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate, David King, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th
Now
out is
coming
made.
into pinch
Parker Floyd will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Franchise moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 6, Austin Leach.
Ready once again, Austin Leach. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. In here as he reaches to foul this one away. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Valito is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Glenn Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Glenn Diaz. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready, here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your attention, please.
McKinley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
McKinley.
Scott Franchise will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. McKinley has over 40 innings on his line so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
In now, John O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. This one's down to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. John Lawton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
John Lawton.
Ready to begin the eighth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcus Rogers. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Lawton, a native of Tennessee. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that misses 2-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace. The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Settling in now, Charlie Graham. He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Buford Slugger, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Now to the plate, Bruce Lacey. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That ball went out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
early, and now it's even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brad Jones.
To the plate now, Brad Jones, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2.
We're going to count 2-2.
This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, David King, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Franklin Leach will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Leach is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Leach, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 2-0 on the way. Is a fastball looked at for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tennessee is out in front here, 9-4. Harry Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Wilson.
So coming to the plate, Mike Hayes.
The first baseman, Mike Hayes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Adrian Esparza. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, A.J. Valido, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Valido comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Wilson, a 6'4" lefty. He's a 9-year major league vet. Popped him up. Slugger waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, John.
Andrew Arellano will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Your
J.J.
attention, please.
Zemecki comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Austin Leach. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Valido is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, second baseman, Glenn Diaz.
Into the box now, Glenn Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Zemecki has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Zemecki playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. A little low. It's 2-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 7, Marcus Rogers.
Standing in, Marcus Rogers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Thunder posted a 3-run first and held them to the win. Philip Baxter earned his 5th win of the year. Matt Bowman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.